Tonight, a vigil for an 11-year-old girl found dead in Hendricks County. How the community there is coming together to honor her life.
And another windy day is on tap as Sunday brings gusty winds and a chance for severe thunderstorms. I'll let you know what to expect.
Plus, the world of robotics is taking over Lucas Oil Stadium. We'll show you inside the state competition where students put their engineering skills to the test. You are taking a live look right over the road. We are looking down there. We've got some cloudiness, wind right now, but tomorrow is kind of what we're keeping our eyes on, right?
Yeah, there's a little bit of shake to those cameras.
Right.
It's not going to be anything like what we're going to see tomorrow. Very windy. It was windy yesterday as well. We're going to see more of that as we look to tomorrow, and that's going to be part of the reason why we have the chance for severe weather. Let me go ahead and show you what to expect right now. We're going to see the chance for severe storms on Sunday. This is mainly into the evening. Here's the impact. Level 3 on a scale of 1 to 5, mainly to the south and west. The reason, because a line of storms is going to roll through here sometime tomorrow evening, and that's going to give us that chance for severe storms. We're thinking after 7 p.m. This is likely going to continue through about 10 p.m. as it moves across and then exits the state eventually by midnight or so. Then behind it, some much colder air moves in, even the chance for some snow. But the main threat is going to be from damaging winds along that line of storms. Again, most of the threat is to the south and west in the Ohio and Mississippi River Valley, but some of that will spill over into Indiana. Could bring some gusty winds up over 60 miles per hour, maybe even as high as 70 miles per hour. There is also a tornado threat. It is the lower of the threats, but it is there and something that the Storm Prediction Center has been looking at with the system as it moves through. Now keep in mind, it's going to be windy even before the storms get here. That line of damaging winds is going to be sometime between 7 and 11 p.m. tomorrow, and then a few isolated tornadoes are possible in the short term. We have no storms in the forecast for the next few hours, just cloudy skies as we saw on the cameras there, and temperatures in the 40s.
Purdue basketball is headed to the Big Ten Championship. The Boilermakers beat UCLA 73-66 about a half hour ago. We take a listen to what head coach Mac Painter had to say right after the win.
The conference tournament, a lot of people don't realize, that don't experience it, that we don't play 3 games in a row. You never play 3 games in a row. That's why you see the exempt tournaments going to just 2 games, and very few of them now have 3 games, because when do you do that? You get in the NCAA tournament, you play Thursday, Saturday, you play Friday, Sunday. You know, you try to win a weekend, you try to win 2 weekends. If you win 3 weekends, you're all by yourself. And, you know, so it's a little bit different, and but it's not the same, you know, and it's just something you got to be able to work through and just go out there and compete.
So now they'll play Michigan tomorrow, the #1 overall seed. Our Eli Gain is in Chicago at United Center right now, and he'll join us tonight at 11 with a breakdown of the game and what the coach and players had to say all about it. That's tonight on 13 News at 11 over on Channel 13. Tonight, a heartbreaking update in the case of a missing teen. Relatives confirm 18-year-old Travion Pirtle was found dead on the northeast side of Indianapolis. Family tells us he was found off East 38th Street near German Church Road last night. He was last seen March 7th at a friend's house, according to his family. They said he ran out of the house and left behind his shoes, phone, and car. We've reached out to police to get more information, and as soon as we hear back, we'll let you know. In just a few minutes, a community will gather to honor the life of an 11-year-old girl found dead in Hendricks County. Her father and stepmother face charges in connection to her death. Our Brandon Schaff is in Stylesville ahead of this vigil. He'll have more tonight on Channel 13 at 11. Tonight, an update from IMPD after they announced the youth curfews are being enforced once again. We are about 24 hours into the first weekend since. IMPD Chief Tanya Terry posted on social media she's thankful to report no youth arrests last night. There was also no use of the Connection Center, which is where kids breaking curfew are taken until someone picks them up. She says the center will be activated again tonight and will keep you posted on any updates. This year, Vera Bradley is hitting the pause button on its annual multi-day outlet sale. The Fort Wayne company said it's using the time to rethink everything from the assortment to the overall experience. They added that they look forward to welcoming customers back next year in 2027. The sale typically happens at the end of April and at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum. To hold off on those purses now. Now, hundreds of students are putting their engineering skills to the test today at Lucas Oil Stadium, competing in the State Robotics Championship. Marina Silva is giving us a look inside the competition.
Inside Lucas Oil Stadium, the future of engineering is already at work. These students spent months designing, building, and programming robots. The goal? For the robot to complete a series of challenges while racing against the clock. At the heart of it all, students like Riley Tolliver.
Ever since I was little in like kindergarten or first grade, I joined junior robotics, and that's when I really got invested in like engineering, and it's really just been very great for me.
For many students, competitions like this are where classroom lessons turn into real-world skills, from the coding to the mechanics to teamwork under pressure. It's not all about winning, but inspiring the next generation of innovators.
These are students that sometimes don't connect with sports, and it gives them an opportunity and a platform to showcase all their skills, and they get to have that competition component, and they get to be celebrated, and they get to feel like champions.
Over the years, the competition has grown, so starting next year, the event will change, opening the door for more experiences.
Indiana has more elementary and middle school robotics teams than anyone else in the country. So total of over 2,100 robotics teams. So it's we're splitting into regions. So teams can have more access, more opportunity, and more options to compete.
For students competing here at Lucas Oil Stadium, the focus is simple: making sure their robot performs where it matters the most and learning about themselves while they do it.
It's like everyone's friends here, even though we've never spoken.
Reporting in Indianapolis, Marina Silva, 13 News.
Now, this is the state championship. The winners will go to the Worlds in St. Louis next month in April. Still ahead, conflict in Iran continues, and so do concerns over gas prices. How recent strikes are prompting worries at the pump.
And we've got a couple of wild days ahead. I'm going to walk you through Sunday hour by hour because I want you to understand when the wind, when the storms, and yes, when the snow arrives. I'll have it coming up.
Plus, a major drug bust in Evansville. What police found inside a car after the driver allegedly took off from officers.